Okay, Jimmy, 10 questions. Yeah.
আগে পিছে করে দেন, আগে পিছে করে দেন।
Hey, bye, bye, bye.
সামনে পিছে করে দেন, তাহলে হয়ে যাবে। সবগুলো এক জায়গায় দিতে হবে, আগে পিছে করে দেন।
ভাইয়া ভাইয়া ভাইয়া
আগে পিছে করে দিন, আগে পিছে করে দিন।
তেলে ওড়িয়ে পাবে না, পাবে না, ওড়িয়ে পাবে না। চলো চলো
এক্সচেঞ্জ করি Jimmy, should we start? The team had a disaster of a series in South Africa as far as the batting is concerned, and after that they didn't have the chance to play red cricket that much. They had some white cricket in Dhaka. So how are you getting it for this series, and what are the main focus in the preparation?
Yeah, I think most of our players came back and made runs in Premier League, so at least they were batting, getting runs, getting confidence. We've got a really good 4 or 5 days here now. We've had 2 great days so far, I think. We've worked on a few little areas. We've talked a lot about our batting. We've got a lot of talking to do still. And 3 good days still to come of practice. So I think that'll be more than enough after South Africa. South Africa's a long tour, successful tour in my opinion with the one-day team. Probably didn't play great Test cricket, but you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days in cricket, and we had a couple of bad days, and that made us look quite bad. But I thought we played some really good cricket in those Test matches. Tydal gets a 9 for, Joy gets a great 100 very early in his career. We've got some really good starts in first innings. We didn't play great second innings, so that's a real focus. But to make bigger first inning scores is probably more important to us.
Jimmy, what challenge do you believe batsmen should get in this series?
Now they've got the challenge is that Sri Lanka are a really good bowling side and a really good batting side. So we're going to have to be on top of our game to compete against them and to win the Test matches. Our goal is definitely to win both Test matches at home. We always want to win all of our matches at home, but reality is doesn't always happen. But we're going to play good cricket. We're confident against this side, confident at Chittagong, play good cricket here. And that's our challenge, to make sure we turn up every day and play 5 days of good, hard cricket. See what happens at the end.
Jimmy, let's see, especially for us, especially in South Africa, in BPL. Actually, what are the problems he's facing now?
Every batsman goes through patches where they don't make runs. I'm really confident the way he's hitting him in the last 2 days that he'll make runs out here this week. We're looking forward to watching him bat. I've seen some really good signs. We've worked on a couple of little things with him, and I think he's going to have a really successful tour.
Jimmy, what area you work on him? We see some of the alignment thing you work on.
You'll see in the game. I think you'll see a better performance from Bush in his game.
You know that Mushfiq is a champion cricketer.
Yeah,
so far
absolutely.
he is the highest run getter for Bangladesh.
Yeah.
He has 3 double centuries.
Yeah.
So like a player, Mushfiq, whenever he will go under some crisis, not having some runs, in that time, you think that this type of discussion is very much important. The point he will think about his future, whether he will take retirement for a particular moment or not. These discussions are very much important.
I think Mushy, all he's focused on is this next 2 Test matches. I don't think he's worried about his career in any format. I think he's worried about making runs for us in these 2 Test matches. Focused on Test match cricket at the moment. White ball cricket, I think he's quite successful. Any good player has moments where they don't make runs and then they bounce back. That's why they're great players. That's why Mushy is the most successful Test player, because he keeps making runs. He might have a period like South Africa, then he'll bounce back and make runs again.
Cricket is a psychological game, you know. Whenever the negative talks comes out, do you think that it has some impact on the cricketers?
Yes, so you guys need to stop talking negative. Don't put pressure on them. Just because they miss out in one series, don't put pressure on them. Build them up all the time. Then they won't have that pressure.
Jimmy, we saw you had some session with Tamim Iqbal along with Rangana Herald regarding the reverse sweep and slot sweep. Is there any specific plan you're working on?
No, every player, we want them to keep learning, keep finding ways. And Tamim's no different, trying to find new ways of making runs. And there is no way what he did there will come out in this game. He's looking forward to playing a lot more good cricket over the next 3-4 years.
Jimmy, are you concerned with Muminul's current form, and what are the areas you worked with him today?
I keep telling him he's got 9 centuries at Chittagong, and this week's another chance to make another couple. So he loves this ground. I'm just trying to get him ready to go, and he's very confident.
Last 2 questions, please, if any. I think we're done. Wow. Thank you.
আপনার 4 চেয়ে কম করে দিন অন্যদিন বেশি থাকবে
দুটো বাড়াই দিন
অন্যদিন 12টা করে দিন।
থ্যাঙ্কস ভাই
Thanks, boys. Thank you.
So kind, eh? Let me do this now. Easy. Thank you.
I get paid now.
ভাই মোবাইল গুলো আগে দিন।
এই যে নীলটা আমার প্রথমটা।
এখানেই আছে
আগে নীলটা।
এই দুটো কার
এই ফোন গুলো নেন আগে।